Welcome. We're going to discuss the Chinese remainder theorem. Let's start with a riddle. How many soldiers are there in Han Xin's army? If you let them parade in rows of 3 soldiers, 2 soldiers will be left. If you let them parade in rows of 5, 3 will be left. And in rows of 7, 2 will be left. This comes down to figuring out or finding some x that is equivalent to 2 mod 3, some x that is equivalent to 3 mod 5, and x equivalent to 2 mod 7. By inspection, we can tell that 3, 5, and 7 are all commonly divisible by 1, but by no other number. So that means they're all prime to each other or relatively prime. Wonderful. So now let's find our x. We need our x to equal the sum of 3 numbers. The first number is our mod 3 number, the second is our mod 5, and the last is our mod 7. So we want our x to be equivalent to 2 mod 3. So that comes from this piece. Now we don't want these to have an effect, so both of these should be equivalent to 0 mod 3. So let's go ahead and put in a 3 on each of these lines. Now the same thing goes here. We want our x to be equivalent to 3 mod 5. So this one and this one should be equivalent to 0 mod 5. So let's go ahead and put a 5 here. Finally, we want our number x to be equivalent to 2 mod 7. That means both of these should be equivalent to 0 mod 7. So let's go ahead and multiply both of these values by 7. And if you notice right now, our current x equals 71. So let's see if this works. All right, so 71 is equivalent to 2 mod 3. Great, we definitely wanted that. 71 is equivalent to, 1 mod 5. We did not want that. So what can we do to fix this? Well, if you notice, we want x to be equivalent to 3 mod 5. What number can we multiply 1 by to make it equivalent to 3 mod 5? If you said 3, you're correct. So let's go ahead and multiply by another 3 right here. All right, so let's see what our new x is. X is now equal to 113. And let's check. So our original problem was with the mod 5. So 113 is equivalent to 3 mod 5. Great. 113 is equivalent to, again, 1 mod 7. So this one worked out and this one did not work out. So let's think again. We want our x to be equivalent to 2 mod 7. What number can we multiply 1 by so that it is equivalent to 2 mod 7? If you said 2, you're correct. So let's go ahead and now for our final value, let's multiply a 2 there. All right, so what is x now? X equals 128. So let's go ahead and check all our criteria. 128 is equivalent to 2 mod 3. 128 is equivalent to 3 mod 5. And 128 is equivalent to 2 mod 7. Wonderful. We have found a number that works. So now that we have our correct number, and in case you can't see the screen that well with these colors, I'm going to quickly just darken up all these values. There we are. So what is our final x? Well, x is equal to 128. And if you're wondering where that comes from, 128 is equal to 5 times 7 plus 3 times 7 times 3 plus 3 times 5 times 2. That is equal to 128. And you might be asking yourself, is this the smallest possible number that meets all this criteria? Well, no, it's not. So let's look at our three mods, or three m's in essence. 3 times 5 times 7 is equal to 105. And if you notice, 128 is equivalent to 23 mod 105. So this is the smallest positive integer meeting our desired criteria. Now, I'm just going to mark this as star, such that star is met. And by star, I mean all of these. Now, try this on your own. If you keep adding 105 to 23 over and over again, you'll get several answers that all work, but 23 is the smallest such answer.